Good morning, guys. The sun is shining bright today. Today I'm going to show you how I get ready to run for a long run. I'm attempting about 6 hours, 30 miles, somewhere around there. Now yesterday I did not carbo load. I don't really carbo load anymore for training runs because I try to train my body to run off of fat. I do that by eating a decent meal before and eating as little as possible during, and then waiting to refuel until afterwards. It depends on the situation. If I really feel like I need some food during a run, I will eat it. But for the most part, I try to kick my fat burning into gear by not eating during the run as much as possible. So first things first, before my run, I am going to have some coffee and some fruit. I kind of have a virus right now. It was really tried to kick my butt yesterday, but I somehow managed to just keep going, and it's fading, but it's still there. So I slept a little bit longer than I wanted to, just because I felt like I needed that extra sleep. I'm not 100% well. So anyways, I am going to try to show you how I'm fueling and how I'm feeling for this training run. Coffee's first. This is my Mr. Coffee espresso machine. I love this. Best coffee. There's an orange I'm munching on while I'm getting ready. I always have sweet potatoes ready to go. I keep my very ripe bananas in the fridge. The skin will slowly turn black, but the fruit will always stay awesome. I mix the sweet potatoes in my oatmeal. I just kind of slice little pieces off. Drop it in my oatmeal. I'm filling up my bladder with some filtered water ice, and I'm going to add some of this into it. I really like the concept of HEED, using carbohydrates instead of sugar to fuel the body, but it has like absolutely no sweetness, and during a race there comes a point when you want that sweetness. So for the 24-hour run, I'm not going to buy some more HEED. I am just going to buy the generic version of Gatorade, because I find myself needing that sweetness, and I'm even going to provide myself with some Coke, because when you're running for that long, that sugar is what's going to keep you going at certain times. Gonna lube up my toes. I like to add a little bit of nuts, some fat, some peanut butter into my oatmeal before a nice long run. Keeps you full, and your body slowly learns how to run using your fat when you give it fat before a workout. For a long time, I tried to just eat 80-10-10, and I would find myself eating a lot of food and still being hungry. When I upped my fat intake with the nuts and the nut butters, especially before workouts, I didn't have to eat as much food, I didn't have to eat as often, and my runs became much more peaceful because I wasn't always hungry. There it is, my sweet potato, banana, walnut, peanut butter, oatmeal bowl. My favorite food before a run. So I'm all geared up, ready to go. What I used to do is just go run as far away as possible, turn around, come back, just because I felt like if I was close to home I would stop. I don't feel that way anymore. When you get so far away, and if you need water, food, you got chafing problems, anything, and it really gets you mentally, by the time you get home, then you stop. So what I'm going to do, because the weather is going to be so weird, it's about 30 degrees right now and it's going to get in the 40s, I'm just going to run closer to home, so when it starts to get warmer I can get home and get my winter hat off and change some layers. I originally wanted to just run for about 8 hours today, but because I'm a little under the weather, I decided to sleep a little bit more. Sleep is the second most important thing to running. First important thing is to actually run. What a beautiful morning, guys. What a beautiful morning. 30 degrees, crisp. It's going to be a nice day. It's going to be an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me. Alright, so I'm about 2 hours in. 11 miles. I'm going to have a Hammer peanut butter gel. Feeling hungry. Alright, I'm going on 3 hours running. Starting to get some pain. I'm like constantly in pain lately, trying to train so hard to get ready for a 24-hour run. But I love it. I love it. I love being able to run. About mile 15, have another gel. Headed home for some real food. My favorite snack, peanut butter, banana. Best kind of gel there is. Spring thaw. Mile 21, feeling excellent. Gonna have another gel. About 4 more miles to go, guys. 4 more miles to go. What a beautiful day. Just about to finish up my 30 miles. A little over 6 hours. Instead of thinking about how good it's going to be done, trying to reflect on the 6 hours and how enjoyable it was to actually be able to do such a feat as go out and run 30 miles by myself on a beautiful, gorgeous March day. Hey guys, I'm back at home in the kitchen, cleaning up, getting some stuff done. Don't get many days off, gotta take advantage of every single second. Munching on some apples. Here's my second apple since my run. I'm also gonna have a cup of coffee with some plant milk. I love my coffee after a nice run. Alright guys, so I'm at home just chilling. Gonna fill up with a nice salad. Make sure I get my greens in, help you recover. So today I ran pretty slow. I ran about 5 miles an hour, 12-minute miles. And it's kind of the mentality of it. My body knows what it takes to run that kind of distance, and when you tell yourself you're going to run for 6 hours, it sort of puts the brakes on and won't, at least mine does, won't let me run any faster. I could have definitely kept running, but got other things to do. But I'm pretty happy with 30 miles today. I didn't eat a whole lot during the run or before, and I'm not really all that hungry after, but my body is used to it. For you, if you would like to start running longer distances, you have to slow down. Slow down. And you don't have to eat so much food. A lot of times it really upsets your stomach, and that can really put an end to a run when you're trying to run long distances. I ended up having 3 gels, a banana and a half, and some peanut butter during that run, but I also had the Heed in my backpack, which has good carbohydrates and electrolytes. So just experiment with what you can do. Eating whole foods is always best, but sometimes that's really difficult. During training runs, I can usually eat whatever, but when it comes to a race, my stomach tells me no. So slow down, experiment with the different foods. If you don't want to do the gels, try fruit, or like those fruit little squeezies. Make sure you're getting some liquid calories, and liquid calories are always the best when you're out running, whether it's Heed or Gatorade, or even something like apple juice. So anyways guys, I hope any of my tips helped you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And thank you once again so very much for watching.
Try swim, keep your head up, kick your legs